welcome to CX Today. My name is Charlie, I'm the senior editor here, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Annie Weinberger, Head of Product Marketing for Business Applications at Amazon Web Services. Annie, it's great to have you join us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Charlie. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, we're delighted to have you, and it's a really kind of fascinating area that we're going to be discussing today as well, the Amazon Connect and kind of your venture into the CCaaS world. So I guess first off, the first question that comes to mind to ask you to be, why does Amazon see such a big opportunity within the CCaaS space?
I really think it's down to today, customers just have way more choices for who they're going to do business with than at any other time in history. And we know that a bad experience can lead to customers spending less with you or even switching to another competitor. So, in order to retain existing customers and attract new ones and kind of stay ahead of the competitors, companies really need to continuously innovate their customer experiences. However, we hear that companies really struggle to add value and deliver truly delightful and satisfying experiences, specifically when it comes to their contact centers. So we saw an opportunity to take our own learnings from Amazon.com customer service that's built on the cloud and provide that to customers, really giving them a new way to think about contact centers with Amazon Connect. So as you know, Charlie, Amazon Connect is AWS's complete, easy to use contact center solution. And it helps companies from all sizes like Capital One, Square, Morrison's, Priceline, and the Washington, D.C. government continuously innovate so they can deliver those superior customer experiences while lowering costs. And since Amazon Connect was born in the cloud and it's always had AI and ML embedded, we feel this is really changing the way that companies think about their contact centers.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Lots of really great stuff in there. And I think it's what's been really interesting for me, kind of watching the Amazon Connect solution grow, is just how fast it's innovating, actually, especially considered compared to a lot of the other kind of major names within the space launching into the CCaaS field. And you've recently announced a series of new features to the Connect platform. Which of those kind of most excite you? I think is a good question.
Yes, we recently announced three new features: Amazon Connect Cases, Amazon Connect Outbound Campaigns, and a new chatbot designer for Amazon Lex. And what really excites me about these is that we really kind of continue to reinforce the advantages of having deeply embedded AI and machine learning in a contact center. And this is without the need for any data scientists or implementation of third-party integrations. So for example, Amazon Connect Outbound Campaigns allows businesses to proactively create really high impact ML-powered outbound campaigns in just a few clicks. So today, contact centers are either constrained by legacy technologies that only allow for inbound, or they have to rely on separate applications and tools to do outbound. And integrating these services can be really expensive and it's difficult to scale at high volume. But with the Amazon Connect Outbound Campaign new feature, you can proactively communicate across voice, SMS, and email to serve customers really quickly while supporting those local compliance regulations. So right within Amazon Connect, you can field inbound and outbound at tremendous scale. And when I'm talking to my customers, they told me that there's two main things they love about this new feature. One, they love that they can design pretty advanced outbound campaigns across channels. And two, that they can maximize their agent productivity through our new predictive dialer and the ML-powered answering machine detection that ensures that an agent's only going to be connected to a live customer when they're on the call. Another feature that I mentioned is the Amazon Lex Chatbot Designer. So this is a fully managed AI service that uses advanced natural language models to help customers build, test, and deploy conversational voice and text chatbots for applications like Amazon Connect. And these chatbots can be used to do anything from answer questions, provide information, or even complete a task like paying a bill. And today, designing a conversational chatbot is a pretty manual and pretty time-consuming process, mainly because it requires a very deep understanding of spoken language and human interactions. So traditionally, developers would have to manually analyze transcripts to kind of find the reason the customer is reaching out and then figure out what that desired outcome is. And we commonly call these intents when we're building chatbots. And this can take weeks of listening to call recordings, analyzing thousands of lines of customer service transcripts to find those right intents. And most importantly, because this is manual, it's often error prone. So sometimes you end up building chatbots with missing or complete or even overlapping intents that fails to resolve that customer issue or request very accurately. So the Amazon Lex new automated chatbot designer uses machine learning to automatically design the chatbot in hours instead of weeks. So developers just start by uploading a transcript from Amazon Connect into Lex, where the chatbot designer analyzes that transcript using machine learning and creates an initial chatbot design that can be reviewed and deployed. So this chatbot designer can analyze thousands of lines of transcripts within a couple of hours. And this really minimizes developer effort and reduces the time it takes to a chatbot. But most importantly, because of those ML powered intents, it leads to a better customer experience. And
Yeah.
lastly, Amazon Connect, the cases. I know we have so many new innovations, but I wanted to quickly cover cases. It's now in preview, so it's brand new. And this allows contact centers to really track, collaborate on, and resolve customer issues quickly. So we heard from our customers, they really need those case management as part of their contact center, but adding that solution is also costly. And agents still have to kind of toggle back and forth between tabs to access those different applications. And since Cases is built directly to Amazon Connect, customers can get started just in a few clicks, and agents can really just easily document the customer issue with all the relevant case deals they need, like their date and time of the case was open or the issue summary, all along with the customer information and the status of the case. And it's all in a single file unified view. Cases can also automatically capture data from IVRs and chatbots, and it even allows agents to take action by tying into Amazon Connect tasks for follow-up task management. So we're really, really happy with the feedback we've gotten so far on these three new features.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. It's very exciting for the field. I mean, especially outbound stuff with case management also, and also kind of what I was going to add to Lex is that, the ability to kind of automate the first part of understanding intent is very kind of original, especially kind of within the industry and for a new player, relatively new player. That's a very exciting innovation because contact centers, I guess, traditionally used kind of disposition data and lots of time managed manually listening to call recordings, but kind of get a great, not only to automate the process, but to kind of get a great deal of accuracy is a very exciting prospect. So lots of great stuff there, and we'll come back to that AI momentarily. But I think my next question for you, kind of going back to kind of, especially actually the case management, kind of new case management capabilities that you brought out, a lot of this seems very kind of centered around the contact center agent. A lot of these new Connect capabilities. Is this kind of a main kind? Is this a main differentiator going forward for Amazon?
Absolutely. I mean, agents are on the front line of customer service, and if they don't have all the information and tools they need, they can't delight customers. So we're very, very focused on empowering agents with really easy to use and ML powered tools that improve their productivity, but also increase customer satisfaction. And something interesting, it can also reduce costs around things like agent onboarding and training, and even help with retention. In addition to kind of tasks and the other services I talked about, we have a lot of other kind of agent-focused features, like Voice ID that provides real-time caller authentication without disrupting that kind of natural flow of a customer conversation. We also have profiles that provides agents with a unified view of all customer information they need right at the time of the call. And Wisdom that provides agent assistance through automated real-time recommendations of answers to customer questions as they come in. I can give you a couple examples of customers that are using this. One example I like is Priceline. So when they saw an over 300% spike in the call volume at the start of the pandemic, they were able to move more than 1,000 agents to work from home overnight with Amazon Connect. And their managers were able to create really fully automated paths. So the less urgent, kind of more routine customer questions would be automated. And this really freed up their agents to stay laser focused on the most pressing customer issues. Another example I like is Traeger Grills. So it should be no surprise that this time right now, summertime, is their peak season. And they needed a solution that could scale to meet the increased demand while improving that agent and customer experience. So with Amazon Connect, they've been able to reduce handle times by about 15% through these agent assist screen pop-ups of customer information. And they told us by having all the information they need at the time they need it, agents really spend less time kind of digging through all the screens and applications and more time on what they should be doing and helping customers.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, I really love some of those agent assist use cases that you've just put out there. It's interesting to hear how kind of they're being put to use in the real world and achieving those outcomes, which I guess kind of you set out at the beginning of this, talking about why Amazon moved into CCaaS in the first place. And I think lots of really great stuff there, and kind of want to we're going to kind of continue along this path of kind of the AI enabled. You've discussed kind of an AI enabled agent assistance. Also, we talked about the Lex solution being embedded within the Connect platform and all the kind of new capabilities this gives to contact centers. It would be interesting to know kind of how else AWS kind of plans on using AI to strengthen its CCaaS proposition.
Yeah, I mean, AI and ML are definitely major differentiators for contact centers.
Mm.
It helps, as you said, make agents smarter, and it provides a more seamless experience for customers. So, since the beginning, Amazon Connect, we bake it into every part of the product and making it really easy to use. So you don't have to be a data scientist or you don't have to kind of implement it into a system. It's already there. And this really helps people kind of realize the power of AI without having to have all that background knowledge. So, in addition to the other ones that you just mentioned, we also have ML powered features for self-service automation, and it's deeply embedded into our analytics. So, for example, for customers want to be able to communicate across all channels, and that includes self-service. So Amazon Connect delivers that natural, personalized self-service experience across channels with our interactive voice response or our IVR, as well as multilingual conversational AI. So customers can engage to any channel that they want to, and then it helps businesses approve that IVR containment, reduce call deflection, and really increase CSAT. One example of a customer who's doing this, it's an energy company. They've been using Amazon to Connect and they really to consolidate multiple channels across voice and chat into one IVR while adding conversational AI bots in 5 different languages. And they told us this really helped reduce that call deflection and they increased their customer satisfaction by 5% in the first month. Another really good example is for AI/ML, it can also power not like analytics insights, but also optimization. It really gives that kind of deeper understanding and the ability to react to customer changes. So Amazon Connect really helps predict and address customer issues before they even happen with flexible analytics and these insights, and they're purpose built for contact centers. So these ML-powered analytics proactively will identify the customer sentiment, the intent, and respond to inferences, kind of turning that data into action and helping you really continuously improve your contact center. Lecker Energy has been able to increase the number of customers they support to over 30,000 a month by really streamlining those agent tasks with automated call routing and customer callbacks. And their customers have also been able to reach the right agent faster, and this increased the numbers of calls per agent by 8 to 10%. And I'll give you one last example. Ring, they use ML features of Amazon Connect to really understand their neighbor. That's what they call their customers, their neighbor sentiment, their needs, and really importantly, the safety issues that they have in real time. So when a neighbor calls in with an issue that requires additional support, agents will have the context about their account so they can help resolve that really, really quickly. So this helps Ring deliver a real faster, more personalized service right from the start of the conversation.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many amazing examples that you've given me. Actually, like the first question is like went back to you was kind of why Amazon are kind of entering this CCaaS space, but kind of from the conversation that we've had already, it really seems that this is kind of cutting edge stuff already, and it's going to be really exciting to see where this journey goes with Amazon in the CCaaS space. But I think for now, I guess we could talk about this on and on and on, but I think that's a really kind of great place to end today's conversation. So thank you very much for joining me, Annie.
Thanks so much, Charlie.
Yeah, it's been great, and thank you for everybody for watching as well. Bye for now.